Leaky gut, thyroid problems, fibromyalgia, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, ulcerative colitis, irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease. The first thing you may be thinking is, why are all of these conditions lumped in together? And the reason is, every one of these conditions absolutely unequivocally start in the gut. These all have inflammatory and autoimmune components to them. So fixing the inflammation and correcting the autoimmune response is where we start. I may come out with some individuals for them later, but if you're experiencing any of these in similar conditions, our gut program is absolutely the solution. Why? Because even if you have a perfect diet right now, it can take up to 5 years for your body to heal from the damage that is present in these conditions. Our gut program shortens that time to about 4.5 months at most. And I will go into the nutrients that are really important for recovering the gut, but here's how our gut program works. Think of your gut under these conditions like a house on fire. What's the first thing you need to do? You need to put out the flames. Our program focuses on decreasing the inflammation, tightening up the tight junctions of the intestinal tract, and reducing any overgrown bacteria, parasites, or fungi infections. This process can take anywhere from 1 to 3 months in our program. After we put out the flames, now we need to take out the bad wood. In phase 2, we detox and de-stress the body, helping our body get rid of any heavy metals, other foreign material the body needs to dump, improve our natural immune response, all while relaxing and de-stressing the adrenals so our body can achieve better healing. Next, we need to put all the good new wood back into the body. Phase 3, we regrow and replenish all the good normal bacteria. Next, we have to put all the good new wood back into the body. Phase 3, we regrow and replenish all the good normal bacteria in the body that act as a force field for foreign material and pathogens, while we also surge the body with an abundance of nutrients to get everything back to normal levels. With fibromyalgia and thyroid problems, there are a couple additional steps. Our Blueprint to Gut Health program is amazing at doing all of this and has special nutrients like Fibro for fibromyalgia patients and C-Synergy for thyroid. I'll go into important nutrients again to help with the gut in a moment, but let me start with fibromyalgia and thyroid first. So magnesium, phosphate, calcium, and potassium have shown to be very effective nutrients for fibromyalgia patients. As an alternative to our Fibro All-in-One, magnesium orotate and Zorax, taking 2 to 3 at bedtime. Biotics Super Phosphozyme Liquid, taking 15 drops 2 times a day in pure water. And Biotics Bio-CMP, taking 3 tablets 2 times a day can help. Quick note on Super Phosphozyme, it will thin the blood. So if you take a blood thinner or anything like that, then you should absolutely skip this one. With thyroid, it is important that you first have one. If it was ablated in a procedure, the Thyroid Gut Health Program C-Synergy can still help. It's a source of iodine, chromium, and vanadium, which will all be beneficial nutrients to anyone. This program is particularly beneficial for those who have Hashimoto's disease or hypothyroidism. However, if you have a thyroid problem, I highly recommend getting labs done, as it may distinguish between a true thyroid problem or not. For example, Biotics L-tyrosine in particular. This could be a super beneficial nutrient that you need. If you don't have enough tyrosine, you can't make thyroid hormones. So testing the supplement first may be a huge difference maker and solve the problem without having to get into any of the thyroid issues. So other supplements that could really help, I recommend, again, from Biotics, Thyrostim. 2 tablets 3 times a day with meals. Again, thyroid is all about metabolism, so Thyrostim is just geared towards helping improve that metabolism. And Liquid Iodine Forte, use about 30 drops daily. Again, make sure you do the blood work first and another after a couple months to really track your progress. But let's break down what's in each phase and how they work for the gut program in terms of nutrients. So phase 1 includes nutrients like glutamine that serves as a fuel source for intestinal cells as they work to tighten up the tight junctions in the gut. Arabinogalactin is a polysaccharide that provides excellent support for GI health. Aloe powder decreases inflammation and reduces the laxative effect. A combination of herbs, proteolytic enzymes, bromelain, and peptidase provide support for healthy intestinal microbial environment, while our cleanse product decreases overgrown bacteria like Candida. Genetian root is a herbal bitter that supports digestion. A combination of sweet wormwood, bayberry, and pumpkin seed are used to kill parasitic infections and break down the parasitic life cycle. Then we move on to phase 2, which contains healthy antioxidants that decreases heavy metal toxicity. Cilantro and chlorella support the body's normal processes for responding to environmental heavy metal exposure. Zinc aids in the protection of the kidneys by increasing the production of cysteine-rich metallothionein proteins. NaCl stands for N-acetyl-L-cysteine, offers protection for liver detox and enhances L-glutathione levels, which is shown to aid in excretion of methylmercury. L-methionine works to protect against toxic effects of methylmercury as well. Alpha-lipoic acid also decreases heavy metal through biliary excretion and inorganic mercury. The nutrients are designed in a way to help bind toxins and detox residue and pull them out of the body safely, while fiber works to keep bowel movements regular. So you can see there's a lot of heavy metal, get it out of the body, because heavy metals are extremely toxic to the body. So they're all focused on pulling it out, dumping it in the intestines, binding it safely, dump it. That's, they're all work together seamlessly to get this stuff out of the body safely. And then next is our Cortishield supplement, also in phase 2, which helps inhibit inflammation and promote a healthy stress response and improve the immune function. I'm going to go into all about adrenal function and the impact that can have in another video, but that is really important, is really get to really get the adrenals working the way they're supposed to. And then in phase 3, probiotics are used to rebuild and replenish the good normal flora of the body. Glutamic acid and betaine HCl promote healthy digestion, pH, and healthy absorption of protein, calcium, vitamin B12, and iron. And then proteolytic enzymes, pepsin, genetian root again, and herbal bitters are used to support healthy digestion. The last thing is the colostrum polypeptides basically help rebuild the immune system to work properly and get rid of that autoimmune response. But that's it. Those are all the nutrients that you can find in our gut program and are really important. I do explain in one of my ad videos, and maybe I'll tag it just so I kind of go into a little bit more detail the importance of some of them. But these are the what you want to use. This is how we fix the gut. It is the starting point. I mentioned in that video as well that I've done dozens and dozens of blood works, and it always had to start with fixing the gut. Like if I did not fix that first, it didn't matter what else I did, whether it's estrogen dominance, adrenal stress and fatigue syndrome, low testosterone, diabetes, fibromyalgia, all of those, everything we just mentioned in this video. Leaky gut is a precursor to more severe symptoms down the road, and it absolutely can be disrupted by things like adrenal stress. So, you got a positive feedback loop. Adrenal stress messes up the gut. The gut further causes adrenal stress, and the same thing happens with estrogen. Something happens in the processes in the liver from drinking, and it shuts down its ability to get rid of estrogen, which then throws off the gut microbiome, so it can't properly eliminate estrogen, and then it keeps going up, and then that causes adrenal stress. Everything's connected, and I'm going to go into more detail about how those are connected in those particular videos. But the gut is so important. It is the core. 80% of the immune system is found in the gut. And everything your body needs in terms of nutrients for fuel and function, you are what you eat. Literally, everything you take in is either taken and used as building blocks for new cells or energy for current cells, and then gets rid of the rest. So if it can't properly get the nutrients, you can't properly work right. If you don't have the energy, you don't properly work. If you can't dump the crap you need to dump, your body is going to be a toxic environment. So that is why this is so important, and why I really kind of push that more than anything is the gut program really is a great starting point, and then fine-tuning the rest later. Thank you.